Hey, my dudes, my birthday party is in just a couple days, so we are in full on prep mode over here. I'm going to be making 3 different types of mini cakes instead of one big cake, and this was the very first flavor I got started on. It's supposed to be a strawberry, rose, and pink peppercorn, so I wanted to make a pink peppercorn cake. Now, I have never used the mini cake molds before, so this whole thing was like such an experiment. I didn't know what kind of cake type of batter would go well. I didn't know really anything about this. These are so different than like the big molds. They just bake in such a different way, and they're just not at all like, I guess they're kind of like muffin tins, but they just feel really different. Anyways, this recipe is the same as my soccerkaka recipe, which is I guess just kind of like a yellow cake, but it's really thick, and I just added a bunch of pink peppercorn to it. The second flavor of cake I'm going to be making is a chocolate stout with a malted Swiss meringue buttercream and then maraschino cherries. So I boiled off the stout. Now this is just to reduce it, not really to get rid of the alcohol. This is my absolute favorite chocolate cake recipe. I just replaced the water in it with, again, beer and mixed it together. I absolutely love this cake. I felt like the pink peppercorn cakes just turned out really dense and kind of dry. I think I overbaked them. I don't know. I just wasn't really like happy about them, and I felt like the batter is just always so thick, whereas this chocolate cake is just such a dream to work with. It's a dream to make. You don't need a machine. It just pops together with just a whisk and a spatula. And so I tried the pink peppercorn cake, again, a little bit on the dry side, a little bit on the, I don't know, heavy crumb side. I wasn't super happy with it, but the chocolate cakes, look how beautiful, look how flat they are on top. This was absolutely fantastic. I was so happy about them. Now, I only bought 12 mini cake molds, and I think if I was to do this again, I would definitely buy more. So I was supposed to then make a chiffon cake for the third flavor, which is a black pepper cake. This is going to go with an Earl Grey namalaka and blueberry jam. And then I was like, why am I getting out the stand mixer to make a chiffon when couldn't I just make the chocolate cake but make it not chocolate? So I replaced the cocoa powder 1-to-1, which is more extra flour, and the batter turned out really nice. I threw in 2 teaspoons of black pepper because Earl Grey and blueberry are such strong flavors. I really wanted to like make sure you could also taste the pepper. All of the cakes are going in the freezer, by the way, because the party is in a couple days and I don't want them to dry out. And look how much better these black pepper cakes turned out. Just so moist. I think the oil is a little high and I want to drop it. I'm going to redo the pink peppercorn cakes tomorrow, but I threw all of the cakes into the freezer, and then I just had a couple things left to do. All of this took me like 4 hours, by the way. I needed to defrost the blueberries for the jam and then also infuse the cream with Earl Grey. And I was exhausted. At this point, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and that's way past my bedtime. Okay, bye.